Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go.
Hey guys, it's Jonathan from the Howard Hospitality Group. Today we are walking through IAAPA 2024. What a huge place, man. This is crazy. So we are actually in the green carpet area. The green carpet area is the amusement and arcades section. And so this is where most of us in the amusement industry, we really care about. And then off to the right is even more stuff. I'll get you guys a view of that. So you can imagine how big this is. This is the beginning of the green carpet section. And as we walk through, we'll take a look at all the different booths and what everybody has to offer. But let's go ahead and do a full walkthrough of this area and let's get started. So as soon as you walk in the doors down from the escalators I was showing you earlier, you'll actually come out and you'll get into gold medal, which is gold medal popcorn, which is, as far as everybody knows, one of the best when it comes to doing concessions of any kind. So popcorn, cotton candy, all that kind of stuff. Not really for our industry, but it is the first thing you see when you walk in. And so it's pretty cool. So then let's go through here. So this is a new game. It's called Roll a Bingo. It's the first time I've ever seen this at a show. And basically you sit down to play the game and you have to get bingo by rolling the balls through the game. It's pretty cool. So off to the right is roller coaster stuff. So we're kind of on the edge of the amusement park. So we're not quite, we're actually, you know, kind of, this is laser tag and also stuff for like darts and that kind of stuff, which isn't really our industry so much, but we're getting there. So to give you an idea of kind of how it works is each section of the arena is labeled for different parts. So rides and equipment is in the gray carpet, and then amusement and arcade is in the green carpet, which is what we care about the most. So the first booth that will come up on that you'll notice, you know, that's kind of about our industry is Rhode Island Novelty. Rhode Island is actually doing a really cool special for IAAPA, which is great for us California people because we're on the West Coast and Rhode Island's on the East Coast, is they do a free shipping promotion for the show. So you basically talk to them and you can get set up with the free shipping for stuff that you order at the show, which is awesome. So for us, this is great because we can actually get stuff that we wouldn't be able to, it wouldn't justify getting us shipped to California because it's just too expensive. But at the show, we can actually place orders and stuff like that on Rhode Island's actual booth and then get the stuff that we want from them, usually one time a year. Or if they come to MBVA, we'll look at it then too. But usually they don't have the show specials that they do like they do at this show. So Rhode Island Novelty, I mean, they've got everything. So if you're looking to do any kind of redemption at your location, all the way to plush and toys and any of that kind of stuff. So they got a huge assortment of all kinds of things. You can walk through and take a look. So like back over to here, we got all the plush area, which is pretty crazy. It's everything from small to big to large. It's all in their booth, which is very cool. And then in the front is going to be most of your redemption stuff, your arcade stuff, and that kind of thing. So I mean, you can get everything from what I understand, they make the best balls that are out there, and the highest quality, and they have all different kinds of different types, different assortments, and then there's more of their plush stuff there. So that is the Rhode Island Novelty booth. Across from them is Clop. Pop International, which they do all your money counters, coin counters. I mean, look at this crazy thing that's right here in the front. So this will actually separate all the bills for you. So your 5s, 10s, 20s, all that stuff will be separated into different segments, which is cool. So it takes it all out for you, so you don't have to take out the 5s and 10s and 20s in order to count your cash, which is crazy. So, and then they have all kinds of the smaller items, also smaller counters, and then they do all the, as far as people say, they're the best coin counters in the business, and that's back in the corner over there. So, back looking at Rhode Island Novelty again, and then we'll keep going. So next to me here is Schaefer Distributing. Schaefer is kind of like a Betson. So if you're looking for games for your FEC, or you're looking for games for maybe you wanted to get some games on like a payment plan or something like that, they'll get you the stuff that you need to your location direct from the manufacturers, and then get it out to the locations and get you set up with that. So that's Schaefer Distributing. So we'll go into here, before we go over to Coast, we'll go into Jazzwares, which is over here. So Jazzwares is a company that does Plush. They have Squishmallows.
Not allowed.
Okay.
Not allowed, thank you.
They do not allow pictures in here, so that's fine. So we won't go into Jazzwares, I guess, which is, that's kind of weird. But anyways, so Coast to Coast over here. We'll get a walk through here. So Coast to Coast Entertainment, they've got really cool claw machines, lots of different redemption machines. So let's walk through and take a look. The prize cube that everybody knows, that one's probably one of the most well-known machines that they do. They also do team up with Elot and do a lot of their things, but they also do redemption prize stores, which are pretty cool. Very cool. They have a 4-player coin clock from Elot. So we'll walk through, get over here. This is pretty cool. I gotta show you guys this air hockey table. So I haven't seen one like this before. I thought this was pretty cool. So I don't know if you can see, but there's actually, it's like sloped in the middle, which is pretty cool. So anyways, that's Coast to Coast for 2024, including Elot. So they work together with them to produce a lot of their machines, and they have them also in their booth. Lock America, which is where we actually get our locks for our machines. They're here. They got a booth here. This is also Elot and Coast to Coast together, so they have kind of a 2-part booth. So this is more of their ticket redemption machines. So they have like Wizard of Oz. Looks like they have a Popeye punch machine, which is pretty sweet. I hadn't seen that before. So yeah, so we'll walk through here. The Wizard of Oz. They have the Smurfs, and these are all like your coin type machines, marble type machines, but they're the coin versions. And it looks like they also have a Popeye version of that also. So that must be their new one for the show, because they didn't have Popeye last time. And then they got a Superman game there. So that's the end of the first section of the arcade. So this is like how it looks on the floor, so you guys get an idea. So this is the arcade games and arcade pavilion. So let's keep walking. So we'll go on to the next aisle. So if you're looking for ride-ons or kiddie rides, it's like Memo Park is the company, and they have official licenses. It looks like with Warner Brothers, Marvel or DC, and a few others, which is pretty cool. So they do the ride-ons. Flying, which is like bowling. They got Ice Manufacturing Unlimited, which I'm not really sure who they are, but it looks like they have Plush from small to large, and they also do redemption toys. So I've never heard of them before, maybe getting started. So, and then JRS Ventures looks like the same thing. So they've also got redemption products. Also new to the show, never seen them before. Pretty cool. So then we get into, I don't know who this is. Let me see. So it says Redbone Games. Oh, they're like Carnival type games, which is pretty cool. So then the back side of these booths, which I don't know. Well, we'll go down. We'll walk down so you guys can see. There's the AMOA booth. And Maggie and everybody for AMOA. Who's also, you'll see at MBVA too. So she's over there hanging out at the AMOA booth, which is pretty cool. So we talked about on the live stream, like how they'll have full size bowling set up here, which is pretty crazy. Pretty awesome. So these are the mini, I don't know if you guys have seen them, but you use the smaller balls. They're like mini bowling balls. You'll see when he pulls it out. It's pretty cool. So then this is new this year, which we hadn't seen before, which is a Star Wars coin pusher game, which is pretty sweet. And these games do tickets, but this is a new one. So usually they'll have Marvel. The Star Wars one though is brand new. We hadn't seen that this year, so this is pretty cool. So that's new to the show. This Marvel one, the Spider-Man, these have been, we've seen these before, but those that haven't, these are the Spider-Man coin pushers. More Star Wars, more Spider-Man, and Amiro's Crazy Toy, which is their orange, pretty cool looking claw machine. Really cool, guys. So we'll keep walking through. So this is day 2. Yesterday you couldn't even really walk down the aisles. That's how many people were here. It was pretty nuts. But today is actually a lot better, so this is actually kind of nice. So team play, it's like right on type arcade games, pretty cool. More of that Amira booth, and then we'll get into so then more of their booth. All right, so we'll keep going. So next is the bowling, also again over on the right, but over here on the left is ice. So for those of you who know, they've been making or distributing what do you call it? Air hockey tables and things like that for a really long time, and they're known for having good quality machines, and so they have quite a bit of stuff in here. So they got Monopoly, Win-A-Ball, looks like NBA hoops, which people are very familiar with NBA hoops, but they do the NBA hoops, they do the really nice air hockey. We've got an air hockey table from them. It's an older one, but it's still running great. We don't have any issues with it. This is their new versions of what's out now for air hockey. Looks like they got some ride-on toys. Pretty cool. And so they're on both sides here. So you'll see they'll have Down the Clown, which is really popular. A lot of people playing that this year. So basically throw it, knock down the clown. Ice Ball, which I have a really cool ball game to show you here in a bit, which is pretty awesome. So NBA Hoops is a big double machine. This is their other version of their air hockey, which is probably one of the most exciting. And I mean, the fact that it's all like glowing like that and stuff is pretty sweet. So that's something new, which is pretty cool. And then they have like a soccer type game also. Pretty cool. So on to the next. More ride-ons. So we get into Nyax. So here's the Nyax booth. So I'll get over here, get a good view of their booth. Looks like they got a key catcher set up inside the booth, which is pretty cool. So there's the 9X booth. All right. So we're on to the next section here. So this company is, God, I can't remember the name of them. I was talking to them yesterday. So they do a lot of plush and stuff for carnivals. Not a lot of mini stuff, more medium to really large size plush. But it just kind of gives you an idea of what's out there. But I can't remember the name of the company. I apologize, you guys. If you look at the map, they are booth 1620. So you can look on the map and find out what the name of the company is. I just, for some reason, my brain's not working this morning, so I apologize for that. So then we're going, let's move on. See if they have it on the front of their booth. They might as you walk by. Then across is another plush company, so yeah, I don't see it on their booth. But this one's called Peekaboo Plush Company. So they've got quite a bit of stuff. They've got some mini stuff. Medium-sized stuff, which is nice. So these are really cute. I was checking these out yesterday. But pretty good quality, and the prices are really good too. So get back here, and I'll get a good view of everything. And then behind me, which we'll get to in a second, is Redemption Plus, and they've got all the good stuff. So if you're looking for anything for your Redemption Center, or maybe prize locker prizes, that kind of stuff, you will find it there. And so they've got some really cute stuff in this. So across from me, so this is Redemption Plus. Let me turn around so you guys get an idea. So they've got all the major licenses. So we'll walk around their whole entire booth so you can kind of get an idea of what all the stuff is they have in there. So football, soccer balls. They do a lot of Marvel, DC, stuff like that. And then they also do a lot of plush stuff like Mario. You'll see them up at the top. So they've got Mario and a lot of the licenses on things. And so if you're looking for stuff for anything from, you know, the tiny stuff you put in your Redemption Center to the large stuff, they also help with your Redemption Center, which is pretty cool. So definitely if you're looking for this kind of stuff, give them a call. And they got all the cool newest toys. So excuse me guys, apologize. Okay. So let's walk back around, get you into the view here. So walking around. All right, so let's go on to the next. So we're walking down, let's see. So what's really crazy is that this year, like, usually it's like the green is kind of one section, but they've got it kind of extended out, down, and then off of, you know, the area. It's just, they're not really segregated very well this year. It's kind of crazy. So but this one coming up is World Plush Inc. So a lot of people have heard of them, but they've got really good stuff. And so if you're looking for something at good prices and buying it in bulk, World Plush Inc. is a really good place to go. You'll see they've got a lot of really popular items, and then small, medium, large. So definitely a place to check out. And I'll show you some more of their stuff. So there's your Christmas stuff, but man, do they have a lot of plush stuff. Very cool. And they also sell machines. So they've got this double claw machine. They do coin changing machines. And then last year we saw their machines. They were kind of in the back corner. But they do little small fun cutters and little claw machines. You can tell they're selling the floor models. There's a little one that's like a tabletop. And then these are the ones with little screens on the top. So they're basically like your the old school Super Mini, but they put a screen on the top. They also have these monster parties over here, which are your clip machines. So, very cool. All right, let's go around. And then we get over to Fiesta, which is probably one of my favorite booths this year, as far as the amount of new stuff they have. So let's go over here and check out Fiesta. So let me walk around the outside of their booth. So you can see there's tons of new stuff. I did notice that their prices actually went up a little bit too. So I don't know if it's because they have so much new stuff or they had to get more licenses or what it is, but I noticed that the prices of their plush actually are up a little bit this year compared to last year. So, but they do have some awesome stuff. So go around to the other side so you can see. These are really cute, the boba with the little boba balls. So they have little bats. But if you're looking for, stuff that's, some of it's licensed, some of it's not, but it's just really high quality plush. So like you look at, all the detail and stuff that goes into their stuff is just awesome. And I'm not sure, and I may be wrong, but I have a feeling that some of the stuff they do distribute to Disney also, because it looks like the quality is just so high. So pretty cool. Kool-Aid. Go out over here so you can see a little more of a distance. Very cool. So plus they have all the stuff inside, but there's just a lot of people in there right now, so I don't want to walk through all those people. But gives you a good idea of what they have to offer. They have these huge, really thick catalogs this year, which I grabbed one. So if anybody wants to get information, definitely contact me and I'll help you. So then over here on the right, it's called Sure Shot Redemption. And they have a lot of the redemption items that you'll find at your local thing. And they also do at your local arcade or family entertainment center. So, and they have a lot of licenses also. You'll see a lot of Nerf stuff, all kinds of stuff. So we'll go around here. Of course, Mike Tyson, who everybody's talking about right now. Some anime stuff, which is pretty cool. Exclusive plush. You got Hello Kitty stuff. Pac-Man. So if you're looking for another place to get stuff for your, here's your stuff for over the edge machine. Very cool. So they have a whole section just for over the edge. That's pretty awesome. So there you go. So any type of redemption machine you're running, or if you're looking for prize locker prizes or stuff like that, it might be a good place to get it in bulk. All right, let's keep walking. So next is, of course, Pinball. So I don't remember the name. Let's see. I'm trying to think of one I really liked. What's really cool about these, so they're called American Pinball, is this company. But what's really neat about their pinball machines is that they have like all these cool toppers and backdrops and stuff on the top, which I think is really cool. So I'll give you kind of an idea here as we walk through. So you see, look at the back of that machine, which is pretty sweet. So they've really kind of, and then look at the bottom, they've got it wrapped, and it's called a Galactic Tank Force, which is pretty cool. But they just went over the top of them, which is awesome. So like on the Hot Wheels one, they got stuff on the top. Same with that one. And the Legends of Valhalla. But they're called American Pinball Company. Very cool. Alright, so we got VR Rise on the right. On the left is a company called Emoji Planet. And I never heard of them before. This is the first time I've ever seen them. But everything is emoji related. So you got all their plush, all their stuff, and their games. So like you'll see their machines. Look at the screens on the top. They look really nice. So they do emoji claw machines. They do emoji products. And it's all based on emoji, which is kind of cool. I've never seen that before. They have a really cool display with emoji. big giant emoji plush. They do emoji find the key, and then they have the emojis down below. Pretty cool. So, but it's all based around emoji, which is pretty sweet. So here's a prize locker, or not a prize locker, but a redemption, or cotton candy. I'm sorry, this is not the redemption one. I was thinking the other one. So they got the emoji cotton candy makers, basketball hoops. So what they've done is they basically bought machines from a manufacturer and then basically made it all about emoji. So I doubt they make their own machines. They're probably, you know, I can tell by, I'm trying to look and find out, see if I can figure out who makes them for them. But they just order them and then they did them all branded in emoji, which is pretty cool. So next is Touch Magics. So this is all games that are all about like different ways to play. So they're just different style of games for FECs. So like this one, you're dropping balls into holes. This one, I don't even know what that one is. It's like a warp game, space warp. This one, you're pulling down the handle. So they're all games. I mean, that's a normal claw machine there, but they're all just different ways to play games, which is kind of cool. So if you're looking for something different for your FEC, they have a Minions one here, which is pretty cool. So you basically throw stuff at the screen trying to hit things with the darts, which is pretty cool. So something just totally different, which I think is awesome. So they've basically taken your normal style games that they've done them with a twist just to give you a different kind of way to play, which is pretty awesome. So alright, so I think we're getting into a different section. So I'm going to go around over here and turn the corner. That's pretty cool. So we're getting back into the water parks and the amusement parks. So we're going to go back, turn the corner, and go back towards the arcades again. So Twister. So Adrenaline Games is another company that does arcades and stuff for you, gets machines for you, and that kind of stuff. So these are your more style games for your FEC. So you got Hungry Hippos, Angry Birds. I think this one's NFS. I think I'm pretty sure. Yeah, NFS. I think that's Heat version. And then this is a water game where you pump the water. So you push the thing and you pump the water, which is pretty cool. So it's just a different way to play the games. It's pretty awesome. So this one, I think you're flying a dragon. Yeah, this is a Dracon's Realm Keepers. So you're actually flying dragons, which is pretty sweet. Pretty awesome. It goes around and everything. Very cool. Alright. And we're working our way back down. So we're on the other side of the other booth. We're playing Hungry Hippos. That's pretty awesome. So Unis. So these are the people that make Over the Edge. But they also have something I want to show you, which I'm hoping it's in this booth because I saw it in another booth that wasn't theirs, but they had it on display. So I'm hoping it's in here. But this is Monster Cart, which is pretty cool. Carnival Shot, Addams Family. That's pretty cool looking. And I'm gonna see if they have it here. There's a water shooting game. Pretty sweet. This is their box cranes, which is pretty cool. Very cool. So then they have a tiny toy box one, which has got the 4-player. Capsule Station. This is all capsules. So then they have all the figures at the top display, which is pretty cool. Very cool. So don't know this one. I haven't seen this one before, but it looks like it's similar to. Oh yeah, you drop the balls. Same idea. It drops little ping pong balls. We'll watch them play here for a second. And it looks like you're trying to get tickets. Oh, it's ticket based. So the little globes that you're trying to get over the edge are actually ticket balls, which is cool. So let me see if I can find the one I wanted to show you guys. So they got the Duck Party. All about tickets. Sweet Treat. The Funko. This is their Funko, which has been out for about, I don't know, it's been almost a year now, but it's only based on Funko, so it's all Funko. Pretty cool. There's their Over the Edge. This is the new version that is the smaller one. This runs about $6 grand, but this so versus the 12 grand of the full size double. Pretty cool. And they have more of the capsule machines. That's a cool looking one. I'm trying to find, and I don't see it, but I saw it. So there is more claws. I may have to take you over to that booth and show you, because it was an Unis machine that was built by them, but it's something I haven't seen before, and it was very cool. So yeah, I guess I'll have to go over to that booth when we get to it, and I'll show you that one. So let's keep going. And of course, they sell all their own product from their over-the-edge machines and all that. So let's keep going. Intercard. So if you guys do arcade locations, if you're doing a claw room, so your choices are basically Simnox, Intercard, Amusement Connect, or Kiosoft has their own card system also. So Intercard is another version of those systems, so depending on what you're looking for. So BMI, probably one of the best known in the industry for redemption products, is here. This is their booth, so we'll walk around the whole thing so you can see all the stuff they have to offer. It looks like they have a licensed icy. They have the best licenses, to be honest. You're going to find everything that you want from them and all the most popular stuff. And they also will do, like if you're setting up your arcade or redemption center or whatever, they do all that to help you set all that up too. So it's like a whole process of taking care of the whole thing, which is pretty awesome. So they are really nice to work with, and they'll help you with all different kinds of things that you may need. And then, like I said, they have they have the Pokemon license, which nobody else has. So definitely check out BMI if you're looking for redemption stuff, and that's their booth. So next we're going to get into Coastal Amusements, and Coastal has a lot of machines in here. So you got Tilt-A-Wheel, which is kind of their new one this year. So you basically move the wheel around to drop the ball into the little holes. Pretty cool. Level Up. Car friendly. So then they got little claw machines over here. So we're just gonna walk through. A lot of these you guys have seen already, especially if you went to MBVA. You saw a lot of these at the show there. So she's bouncing up and down to get the balls to go and do certain things. Pretty cool. Showtime. 4-player mini comp. Ring toss. Super cool. This is Wave Riders. So you're actually on like a jet ski. Stand-up jet ski. Very cool. Claw Frenzy, double play. We saw those at the front. There's another section of those here. Very cool. A lot of interactive, cool interactive games that are just different, which is very cool. and they'll get them into your arcade or location for you. So ABS, so this is new one, Kung Fu Panda. It's a VR fighting game, so you're actually fighting like your Kung Fu Panda, which is pretty cool. Let's see if I can get a view of him. While he's getting set up, let's look at the rest of their stuff. So they have that one. They've got an Atari Asteroids Recharge, so it's a new version of Asteroids, arcade style game, pretty cool. And then they have basically another stand-up VR arcade, so you sit there and they're standalone VRs, which are pretty cool. So you don't need to have like the full VR arcade setup. You just have individual VR arcades, which is very cool. So eliminates all the extra equipment and all that stuff you do. So he's looking around and he's playing against Kung Fu Panda. I don't know if you can see it or not. So that's him inside the game, which is pretty cool. So you are Kung Fu Panda. So when you put your little paws up, you actually see the punch and kick, and there you go, punch and kick to get through and stuff. So, all right, let's keep going. So next, of course, is Basic Fun from Good Stuff. So we talk about Good Stuff a lot, and that is going to be all of your licensed stuff. So they are going to have all the best stuff. Everything from Super Mario, Crayola. I'm not going to go in there. I'm not sure if they allow you to film. I don't know if the other guy was weird at the other booth, but they've got all the NBVA stuff. They got Funko. They've got Super Mario Brothers, Care Bears, Squid Game, which is going to be popular again. So those are going to be all of your very popular toys. And so to give you an idea, just go to goodstuff.com and then they'll send you a catalog. But here's some stuff on the outside that I can show you without going in there and interrupting people while they're making deals and doing the stuff they're doing. But it gives you an idea of all the stuff. Peppa Pig. Sorry about that, guys. I got a phone call in the middle of that. So they have Naruto here with Good Stuff. We'll walk around their booth so you can see more of their licensed stuff. Look at that, Zelda. Or not Zelda, but Minecraft. Sorry, my brain's not working days. Sonic. Very cool. Look at that. Pokemon. Man, they got good Pokemon stuff too. Very cool. Marvel, DC, Bandai Namco, Rick and Morty, Looney Tunes, Scooby-Doo, and then what you'll notice too, the Shrek, Kung Fu Panda. But what you'll notice is that they're starting to come out with, they're not as much yet, but they're starting to come out with more mini claw stuff too, which is pretty sweet. So, all right, let's go around. Okay, sorry guys, got another phone call, apologize. So now, of course, Bandai Namco's booth. So they've got all kinds of cool stuff in this booth. So they have this new, I don't even know how to pronounce it to be honest, but they're these drumming games, which are pretty cool. So you play the drums to play the game, which is pretty awesome. They have this new Tower Island coin pusher game, which is pretty sweet. I'll get a better, wider view over here. But I want to show you they call it the Pac-Man roller. I want to show you guys what it looks like, which is pretty sweet. So, but their whole booth is cool. And then over here on the side, they have some more stuff. So this is it. Check this out, you guys. So do you see how everything's digital along the edges? We got Pac-Man running up and down, eating, and it shows the points you're getting and stuff like that, which is pretty awesome. So awesome. This is probably the best one I've ever seen. Best looking. So cool. It's called Pac-Man Roller. I don't know the cost of this one, but if I had an FEC or somewhere that could fit this, it would be in there because this is just awesome looking. Very cool. best one I've seen. Pretty awesome. So I wanted to show you guys that. That was one of my favorites so far of the show. But in their booth, they got all kinds of stuff, and they have a lot of licenses, not just for Pac-Man and stuff like that, but a lot of other brands. So I'll give you guys kind of a view in there so you can see. Pretty awesome. It's very cool. Hi, Timmy. All right. So now it's kind of a big split on this aisle. So we talked about on the live stream, Apple Inc. or Apple Incorporated. Or Apple International, I can't remember exactly which one or how it's called, but they do those photo booths that we were talking about. So you got Marvel, they do a Disney one, well, a few Disney ones, and so you basically can take pictures with your favorite, characters and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. You'll see them at malls and stuff. Then we're coming up on the Sega booth, and the Sega booth is really big, and there's a lot to see. So let's get going here. So we come through. You can see their view in the top and then the actual game in front of you. So if you look at the little top windows, you can see what they're seeing through their screen or through their goggles. And they're also moving around at the same time. It's crazy. Very cool. So that's that one. There's a lot to see in this booth. I think that they have some of the best looking games overall. They're just so clean. I mean, wait till you see these. This is a big skill fall, but wait till you see their actual. I think it's probably the best looking one of the show. There's one other one I want to show you guys. The spinner drops, but I think that from a distance, let me get to a single one so you can see what they look like. From a distance, I mean, these are probably the best looking spinner drops I've seen. So check these out. I mean, they just grab your attention from like far away. I mean, the whole thing is glowing. You can put prizes on top of the part that spins instead of just along the back or along the sides. They allow you to put stuff on the top too, which is cool. And they just glow and they're so bright. The lighting on these is just awesome. So these are, I think that when I got the price, these are about $5,000. So very pricey though. About $5,000 for spin and drop, or their skill fall is what they call it. So target shooting game, Sega racing, which is always one of the best. Just looks clean. Very cool. Very, very cool. So, snowmobiles. So we'll go around over here. But even their cranes are just really good looking. So if you go through, you'll see like the Capco crane is what they call. The logos, like they change colors, which is awesome. Just little things like that just make them so cool, and they're just clean looking. But yeah, they are pricey, but very nice. Nice claws, very cool. You get where there's not a lot of people, so you get a better look. But I just like that. That's a really cool feature. It's something I haven't seen before. But I mean, just look how nice that looks. From a distance, that's a good looking crane. I've always thought they look really nice. And they have a big. This one is really cool. Something I haven't seen this before. But it's called the High Five, and you can win up to 5 prizes depending on how much you put into it. So let me find if I can put I don't know how to put credits in it. Let me see if there's a button for credits. Oh, it's down here. So, let's see. Is that putting credits in? No. Let me see. I don't see how to put credits in. Maybe they have to do it for us. Usually there's a button you press, and then it does. But anyways, you can do up to 5 calls at once. So if you put in 5 credits or $5, it'll play all 5 calls at once. But I don't know how to make it work. So usually, like I said, there's a button that you press. Oh, there it goes. He did it somehow. How cool is that? That's awesome. Very cool. So you can have up to 5 of them going at one time, which is pretty awesome for one play. So imagine the people putting $5 in a time for a 5 shot at the getting it going, which is pretty awesome. So here's another one. Isn't that awesome? Very cool. So you could have 5 different rows of prizes. That's cool. Something I've never seen before. Pretty cool idea. So you're getting to do $5 at a time. If you did $1 per play, you could do 5. They're doing 5 spots all day long, which is pretty awesome. For the chance to win 5 prizes with one play, which is pretty cool. So, getting into, let's see, where are we at? Oh wait, did I go past? No, we're coming around. So I think Baytech is a company that they'll get you machines to your location. We've already covered Coastal. Let's go down and see where we're at with everything down here. Covered BMI. So Jet Games is coming up on the left. We'll go by their booth. They got some really cool shooting games. So probably the nicest guns and the nicest looking shooting games on the market, I think. You can see these guys playing right here. So they're just awesome. And look at the guns. So let me go around the back so you can see. Oh, there's another couple guys here playing them too. We'll go over here. There's less people. Pretty cool, huh? Very cool. So they also have like over here to the section over here. So a few other games too. So they got some claw machines, Big Six. They have another shooting game. I don't know where it's at. I don't see it this year, but it's a handgun shooting game. But I don't see it usually. That's in their booth also. Oh, Quick Shot. There it is over there. I see it. But their guns are pretty sweet. Definitely it's something that, you know, people that like to play shooting games, like they will definitely spend quite a bit of money on those just trying to get further. But there's your normal handgun shooting game, but this is the one that we've seen. Oh, is this? Oh, okay, here we go. This has 2 shooting. Look at this handgun shooting game. It's pretty awesome. Very cool. Yeah, man, they're kind of known for their guns. You know, that's kind of the best part about them. The games are cool too, but the guns are just sick. Okay, let's walk through here. So we're getting again to almost the end of the green here. So like we said before, here's a full bowling alley set up. Crazy. So AMF lanes. There's a full bowling alley set up. You can go up there and actually bowl some frames if you want, which is pretty cool. There's their booth, which is huge. So we'll go down to the end of the green here, but I don't really think there's much more for us to see. So let's go down over here. So there's the mini ball. So they're really popular in FECs now to do the small bowling. So yeah, we're coming to the blue again. So let's go over around to the next row. I see Pipeline Games booth over there. He's in the blue, but we'll come around to him in a minute. So next is US Fun. So there's been a lot of talk in the Discord and in the industry about US Fun. And what US Fun does is they have machines. They'll sell you machines, their own branded machines. But what they also do is they lease machines. So you can get the claw machine for free, and you buy the Plush every month to fill it. And so it'll be like a 1-year contract, and then once the contract is up, then you can renew it and continue going on. Or you can buy the machine out, or you can just keep going on, or you can send it back. So there is a fee to get the machine, and there is a fee to send it back. So if you decide to cancel, you do have to pay that. But it's nice for those people that are trying to get into the industry or need a larger machine for location. But you are required to buy their Plush. They have all different, as you can see, they have all different prices of Plush and quality of Plush. They also do larger items, like it's a Volkswagen bus. It doesn't say Volkswagen on it, but it has the 4 claw machines and then the small one in the back, which is kind of cool. You see that here. But you'll see they have really. I had to come see for myself because I had heard about doing their Plush and stuff like that, and I didn't want to see the quality. And their quality is actually outstanding for the Plush. So. A lot of people had told me that the Plush is really good, and I didn't believe it, but it is. And so they have mini Plush, and then they have large Plush too. So, but they have a few different medium claw machines. They have large claw machines. So this is the big fluffy. There's Lisa from US Funds right there. So if you call and talk to Lisa on the phone, that's Lisa from US Funds. Talking business on the phone. All right. So that is US Fund. Highly recommended, man. Like I gotta say, and like I really like their midnight claw machine. According to them, that is one of their most popular machines that they have. And you can change the colors to whatever you want, which is pretty sweet. It's just a nice looking machine. And goes pretty much anywhere, which is awesome. And then they have these Fun Time ones. I think it's called, Fun Time, which has got the really bright fronts on them, which you can also change the colors and to fit your location and whatever you're trying to do. All right, on we go. So embed, same deal as doing Simnox or Amusement Connect or anything like that if you have an FEC or if you have a claw room. Embed's kind of cool because they do like this technology of these wristbands, which are pretty sweet. So they have this wristband technology, which is different, kind of cool. So creative, what is this one called? It's Korea Creative Creative Content Agency, and these guys are pretty cool. So they're from Korea. They do new versions of interactive machines. So like you can see in here, so they'll do like a full interactive. You basically are playing like through a game. So it's like a storyline. They have a metal punch machine. They have a one punch machine. They have a perfect strike machine. Which is like a baseball machine, but they're all standalone, which is pretty cool. And then they also have, so these are new, I never saw these before. They have these little K-pop booths, which I don't know. I'm gonna go by there and see what these are. I didn't look at these yesterday. Oh, it's like a karaoke booth. Very cool. So, and then they have photo booths too. So this is a Korea can never say it right in my head. Korea Creative Content Agency, right? Yes. So that's who those guys are. Very cool. So we already been by Jet Games. So here we are, A&A Global. Awesome stuff. Also do a show special for shipping. So talk to them if you're here and get your shipping for California, because otherwise it's pretty pricey. So awesome stuff. Probably by far the one we order from the most at this time of year when we come, because they have the best stuff. But we'll walk around and you can check it out and see everything they got. Man, they got a lot of good stuff. All kinds of candies. Look at all the different balls. Very cool. The new ducks are pretty sweet too. But for sure, probably where we make our biggest order every year from here for the shipping purposes, because it's the best time to get it. And for us being in California, it's so pricey to ship from them normally. It's just the time they get it. So if you're here and you're in the West Coast or you're on the West Coast, go to A&A Global and get this stuff in order. You get your show special because it's definitely worth the free shipping. All right, on to the next. And also wanted to see if I can see. I can't really get a better view, but Clint. Actually, there's Clint. So Clint will actually be coming on our live stream. You guys will get to meet him, and he's going to do an interview with us coming up on the live stream. So Jen's got him scheduled to come on, and so you can talk to him about A&A Global and all the stuff they have to offer. But he'll be coming on our live stream soon also. So very cool. Of course, you got Stern, which I've yet to get to play the John Wick game. I'm guessing it's here, but I haven't got to go through the booth yet. I'm thinking it's on the other side. Let me walk around and see if it's over on the other side. I really want to see it. So I've been wanting to play it really bad, and I would hope they'd have it at the show. Let's check it out and see. Ooh, I see it. So yeah, of course. There it is. The new John Wick. Awesome. So I'm definitely going to be playing that today at some point as soon as I get done filming. But I'm excited to see that. So Fun Express also has really good stuff. You kind of see their booth here. Let me back up so you get a better view of it. All kinds of candy, Plush, Sonic. They got all kinds of redemption stuff from Fun Express. Very good company. A lot of stuff to get from them, which is cool. Very cool. I'll show you. I'll walk around here. Alright. Very cool. Coming up on Jersey Jack Pinball. There's another company here which I don't know, but I've seen them at MBVA and also here. So they're called Batten, and they're another lock company. So it's battenlockusa.com. So like your Amerilock or Lock America, like we get ours from, it's supposed to be another company. So if you're looking for another one to get pricing to get in your own personalized locks, that would be another company to check out. Very cool. So of course, Jersey Jack Pinball. They also have cool toppers on the machines. Avatar. But they have some of the neatest titles. They got like Elton John and a few other ones which are pretty cool. So let's walk around, see if we can see a little better view over here, maybe. Yeah, here we go. And there's the prices at the top. So Elton John, Godfather, Guns N' Roses, Toy Story, and then Avatar. It's pretty neat. They have a set up with cameras so you can watch people play. Pretty awesome. All right. So more ride-ons. Primetime Amusements. So they do, they get you machines shipped worldwide, and they do like financing and stuff like that. So that's Primetime Amusements. All right. So I want to show you something over here. So this is the St. Louis Game Company, also known as S&B Toy Company. So a lot of people, you've known us from talking about their machines on the live stream, but they have something new. They have a couple of new things actually this time. And so they've got a new Piano Black Mini. So I wanted to show you guys that. So that was pretty cool. Very cool. So it's got lights all the way around, all the way up, all the way down, and around the locker box, which is pretty cool. So designed after the black box, which is probably one of my favorite claw machines, which is over here. So you guys have seen the black box before. That one's over there. This is their new version of a mini black box. So if you're looking for something that's going to blend into a location that's all black and cool lighting, there you go. So that's something new that they haven't had before. They're also doing a new spin and drop machine too. It's a little lower. It's a two-person one. Kind of cool. So, anyways, all black mini. Sweet. All right, let's go on. So, as we go along, let's get through here. I'm trying to remember what's next. So LAI, another company that does games, really cool stuff. So I'll give you kind of a peek down here to their mini claw machines. I'm sure you guys have seen those before from certain companies, and I know you'll know who those are when you look at them. You can't really see the displays very well because of the way that, of course, the camera works, but what's on that screen up there is actually what's playing on the front of the machines also. So they're all linked together, so when somebody wins and that kind of stuff, it all appears on the screen, which is pretty cool. They also do the round one up there, so everything's all linked in one system, which is pretty sweet. They have bigger ones, smaller ones. Sorry, this is not LAI Game. This is Seasons. That's who this is. I'm sorry. So that's the name of the company, and this is what they do. So basically, the whole idea is that in a claw room or type of scenario, when you have people winning, you can actually put whatever you want on those displays, and they're all linked together. I was thinking it was part of LAI, but it's not. It's a separate company. And they're called. Oh, there it is right there. Seasons. So a lot of you may know or recognize who they're associated with by seeing the machines. Well, that's all I'll say right there. So anyway, let's go on. All right. So cashless systems, not interested in those. More ride-ons. We already covered the pinball. Let's keep going. So getting into more stuff over here. So we got American Changer, who, if you guys know who they are, which you should, if you've not change machines, because they're probably from them. So they're their most well-known changer company, I think, in the business, and the most reliable from what everybody says. I've got some old school changers, not from them, but they're pretty good, and they do pretty well. But American Changer by far is what everybody recommends if you're doing any kind of serious locations with changing machines. They also have the small ones, like those black ones, but very cool. So they're here. Let's move on. So walk through here. Alright, so we're going to walk through. This is the back of Betson's booth. They have these little conference rooms they set up where you can go inside and make deals with Betson, which is pretty cool. So this is their booth. If you're looking for equipment for your FEC or you want some small arcade equipment, which one of the machines that I'm going to show you, you have to go through a company like Betson or one of them to get the machine. They don't sell direct, but I'm going to show you that machine coming up here in a minute. But that's Betson's booth, and they've got all the big name stuff in there, and they can get you all those equipment, and they also do all the parts and all that stuff. There's Jet Pong and Jet Hoops. So as you guys know, we did an interview with the creator of that before in one of our videos, and Terry Riddell. So that's his Jet Pong. Pretty cool. Bandai Dynamo. So as you guys know, I mean, all kinds of cool stuff from their booth. So air hockey, they do it all. And they also, so Player One, which is coming up next, had Hulk Hogan here today, or yesterday. Hulk Hogan and a few other wrestlers were signing autographs because Hulkamania prize drop. And Adam Copeland and God, I can't remember all their names. They were all here yesterday promoting their new machines with their name on it. So very cool. There's a guy with his Hulkamania belt. Very cool. So they got new machines there from Player One. So those will be all on Player One locations and available from them. Oh, so we got who we signing? Who's signing? So we'll walk through and see. Signing autographs today. Very cool. You have a huge line over there to get your autograph done. Very cool. Alright, let's keep going. So that's Player One group. VR roller coasters, including SpongeBob.
Okay.
So we're getting along here. Let's see. So there's Embed again. Amusements. Don't know who they are. Monster Distributing, another company like Betson. So if you need products for your FEC or anything, they'll get all the products from all the different companies, put them together and do financing or lease options with the machines. So they help you get, basically you don't have to do all the ordering of all the machines from the different manufacturers, and a lot of them don't even allow you to get them from them anymore. You have to go through a distributor. You have no choice. So I'm wondering if I missed that machine I wanted to show you. Let me go through here real fast and see if I see it in. I can't remember what booth it was in. I have a feeling it's not in this booth though. I think it's around further. But if I can show you, let's see if I can find it. No, it's not in this one. So we'll keep going. All right. So coming up on Pipeline's booth. Oh, so there it is. So this is an Unis Technologies. This is the other spin clip I really liked. So very attractive. You can put stuff on the top of the wheel like the other one and around the bottom. And it's like the Sega one, but this is an Unis Technology. It's all black, which I thought was kind of cool. It's called Win It All Prize Catcher, which is pretty sweet. But this is the one I wanted to show you, and I have one more I want to show you from a company that I've never seen before, which is coming up around the corner up here. But this is another spin machine that these just, and also the way they move. So if you press the button, it starts spinning. What you'll notice with the is that they're very, very smooth and really nice looking. So pretty cool. All right, so we'll keep going. Here comes Pipeline Games. So we'll walk around. So we got, you can see all the prices on the machines. This is Super Speed Racing, so it's a Dual Kids Racer. Palmini Jr. So you can see the show special prices to give you guys an idea versus the normal pricing. Those are really cute machines. Dynamite tickets. Cut to win. So here is your find a key with giant prizes in it, which is pretty cool. So this runs $59.95 for the show special. Key to the Vault, it's called. It's got the little vault TV inside, which is pretty nice. Very cool. That's a good looking machine. So they have the Sink a Shot basketball. So it's like a mini basketball, which is pretty cool. So walk around. So these are the brick attacks that we showed on the live stream. This is brand new. So you got almost to the top. Man, he was really close. So he almost got there. It was pretty cool. So this is the new version, the new single. The larger version of Brick Attack. And then they have the mini version. So they have the mini version here. So $27.95 for the large and $22.95 for the small version. So you can see the difference in size quite a bit. So, all right, there's the new alpacas, which they actually have alpacas here in their booth, which is pretty cool. So these are the new alpaca claw machines. Let me see if I can get close so you guys can see one up close. So they got like the glow look to them. Pretty cool. $9.95 for the show special. And of course they have alpacas over here in their booth because they're announcing the alpacas, which is pretty cool. So, very cool. Great marketing from them on doing that. Pretty awesome. So they got the boxers here. There's more alpaca stuff over here so you can see them. There's a red one that's kind of out on its own. They do photo booths. But to give you an idea, you can see one of the red ones kind of standing outside away from the rest of them. So let me see if I can get over here to get a view for you guys of what they look like. Standing alone. And then here's another one up close. There's Brick Attack again, stackers. Other options over here, so we'll go around. Look, there's so many people in his booth, it's crazy. So Lucky Diver. 2 out of every 3 days. Brick Attack. Gary. Good, how are you doing? Hi. Good, how are you?
Are you interviewing us?
Yeah, is that all right?
Okay.
No, I won't interview you. Do your stuff. I just want to say hi. So we did that one. This, I think the key to the wall, or the key to the vault is freaking awesome. That's a neat one.
Hey, anything I could answer for you?
Not right now. I'm good. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Very cool. That's really good looking. I like that one a lot. With the screen inside, pretty awesome. Of course, the cut to wins. They got the 4-player low boy. Very cool. Poker prize we've all talked about. Here it is in person. A lot of people want to see that one up close. So there's poker prize. Of course, cut to wins. Here's a double cut to win. And then another poker prize on this side. Very cool. Man, awesome. And they also have the I don't know if it's gonna be in the market for boxing game. We got quite a few boxing games here too. Very cool. So hopefully I covered it all. They've got a lot of prizes, or a lot of machines. Very cool. Prize Factory, 31-inch Claw Mania over there. Very cool. Cut to Win Deluxe. So very awesome. All right, so let's go down, walk around. So now we're getting into stuff that is, we need to turn the corner and go down to the next aisle. So, there's the US Funds big booth. So we've already covered the US Funds stuff, but this is their large booth. They actually have like 3 different booths, which is crazy. So they got this section, the one over there, and they have another section over there, which is nuts. But this will give you a little better view of the bus. Really cute. Very cool. So they also have the other booth over there. There's also US Funds. So they have three pretty giant booths. So Storm Chaser is also from Pipeline Games. Oops, sorry. Very cool. All right. So we already did US Funds. We already did that aisle. Let's go down the next aisle. So here's a Kiosoft booth. As you can tell, they're really busy in their booth. They're very popular at the show. They do a lot of units out of here. So to give you an idea, you can see, I mean, they're growing a lot in the amusement industry. So we use Kiosoft on our machines. They're just awesome. So they also do like coffee machines. They do like, I'll show you this new redemption machine that they've got coming out. But you can see like how busy they are in their booth. It's nuts. Let's go over here. A lot of people are looking for alternatives in the amusement industry for credit card readers, and Kiosoft's kind of grabbing the ball and running with it. So they do this Fun Zone machine, which basically you can take. So on your Kiosoft, the KioPay. So I can show you over here, but there is the kiosk over there. So if you're running like a car room, they have a kiosk system, and they also offer these, which are pretty cool. So they're like little Fun Zone prize lockers, but they're like a vending machine, and so they put their tickets in there of what they won, and then it actually dispenses out the toys they won out of there. And they have a new one that's coming out shortly that you can actually just buy toys out of it if you want to too. So pretty cool idea on their part for doing that. So very cool. So that's the Kiosoft booth. We'll go back over there later when it's not so busy because it's hard to get in there. So all right, let's walk down. Amusement Source International on the right here we just passed is like another Betson type, Moss distributing type place where they distribute machines for you and set up accounts and that kind of stuff. So that, we just pass over that because we don't need to go in there. It's all the same machines that everybody's selling. So these are new stand-up arcades. The company's called Arcadia. And they do these basically multi-game arcades, stand-up arcades. So if you're looking to put arcades in your location and you want a bunch of different, so you do the game menu. So usually they have a bunch of different games in the setup. So it looks like you press game menu and it doesn't go to game menu, which is weird, but usually there's a bunch of games set up on there. So if you're looking for those types of things for a location, they're really nicely built arcades. They're pretty sturdy. So anyways, all right, on to the next. So we're gonna walk down through here. LED company. These are like photo booths, stuff like that. Kids arcades, photo stuff. Nothing we're really interested in for us. Young's Amusement Technology, so this is another company. Operation Firestorm. They were actually at the last show we were at, and they've got some really cool new designs of arcade style games. And they have this sniper game. Oh, here it is. Yeah, the sniper. Pretty awesome. A lot of people are going crazy for that game. Very cool. All right, so now we're gonna go down. So this is, oh, you know what? I didn't go back down here because there's one company that I wanted to show you that was new. So let me go back down real fast. So we'll walk back down through here, so. I gotta show you this, if I can find it. I thought it was pretty cool. I had never seen them before. And I know they were down here. I think they were just past US Fund. So let me get down here. And this is where I saw probably some of the best looking new machines that I've seen out. And the only thing is that they're not available direct. You have to go through like a Betson or a Moss Distributing or something like that to get them. And I'm sorry, I'm going to give you like kind of a sneak peek of the last aisle here going down this way, but so the company is called Baron Games, I believe is what it's called. I'm gonna get down here. It's pretty cool, so I'll show you what I'm talking about. These are, yeah, so we'll get down to this area later, or actually I can cover it on the way back here from this place. But you have to see these claw machines. They're pretty cool. This is the backside of US Fund. Okay. So let me get around here. Okay. So this is the one that was kind of out of, they're called Zoom Studios and Baron Games. And they're pretty awesome. So check these out. So I can tell who made them or where they get them. They get them from, I'm thinking, one of the manufacturers that you guys know. But you got to look at the design of these machines. So this one's called Space Race, which is pretty cool. Clip machine. But here's the one that I really like. So this guy's playing it right now. And it's called Hit the Spot. It's got the cool topper on it. But man, look at the front of the machine. Look at the colors. Look at the neon. But if you look at the sign, so no matter which way you look at that machine, it's just a good looking machine. They have the Candy Depot, the Duck Depot, but this one I thought was really cool. This is called the Techniclaw. And what I thought was cool about this is like not just the front and how cool it looks, but look at the side. So I thought that was pretty awesome. Like I've never seen where they actually make like a round edge to the claw, which I thought was cool. They do the cool spot machine. So you can tell who's making their machines because pretty easily. Or the same company that makes their machines that makes somebody else that we all know in the marketplace. But they're really good looking machines. And you'll notice too, by when you look at these, that you can tell who makes them also because all this stuff is metal. So these are all solid metal machines. And like this whole outer shell of this is all metal. And there's only one manufacturer or one company that we know of that most of their stuff is all metal. And you guys know who that is. So the bottom of these are all metal, but the top of these is got the acrylic. But I really like that. But these machines you cannot get direct. So if you want to order these machines, you have to order them through an actual distributor. So it'd be like a Betson or one of them. But it's pretty cool. So these, you should recognize kind of who makes these or what company what kind of quality you're looking at for these. And the company is Baron Games. So if you talk to the distributors, you can find out what distributor you use. You can get the machines to them, but they just look really good. So we'll walk around. I'm very impressed. Very bright, very attractive, just good looking machines. And they also do financing options and stuff. So you'll see them on some of the machines. So like it says, finance owned or lowest. Technology. So, but you would do that through a distributor, not through them directly. But that one's pretty cool too, made of claw. But good quality stuff. So I had to come down here and show you guys that, just so you guys can see those. So let's go back down to I'll do part of this aisle, so you guys can see it. And then we'll go on to the next aisle. So since we're covering this, then I don't have to come down as far, because this is the last aisle of the amusement section. So this is fog and snow. So anyways, got like laser lights on the walls. Pretty cool. So high technology. Don't know who they are, but looks like they do like these crazy hammer games, which is kind of cool. Something different. Professional lighting show stuff. Nothing here. This is kind of neat. So this is different. So it's called Pop Pusher. Very different. Very cool. All right, so let's see. We'll go on to next. Okay, so I'm gonna jump back over and then we'll come back down that aisle. So let me go back over here. All right, here we go. Oh, there's another one of those, the shooting games from the company we were talking about earlier. Pretty sweet. All right, there's those stand-up arcades. It looks like they have them set up for individual games. So I thought it was multiple games, but I'm guessing that's probably an option. But maybe not. So that's them, but pretty cool. But I think they want to offer more games, especially to people in America for what we like to play. So it gives them options. But Pix LED. So we're on the last two aisles, guys. We're at the end almost. So I'm gonna walk through here. You guys can see this. There's Smart Industries. So this is the sniper game we were looking at earlier. You can see the line just to play that sniper game is crazy. And people are just so excited about it. If you had an FEC, you'd almost need like 10 of them in a row to set up so everybody could play. It's crazy. Okay. So here's another claw company. I don't know the name of it. I only walked by there, but we got Amazing World, Fantasy Store. But I don't know who they are. These are all boxers behind me. I don't know who the company is, but it looks like all they do is sell boxes. It's just crazy. Very cool. All right. So off to our left is NeoFunds. So for those of you who've been asking about NeoFunds, here they are. So this is their no whole new lineup here. And Crisp Candy Machines was in the booth yesterday. But there's your Extreme Super Mini Candy Machines, the Mini Mighty for candy machines, and then you got the Extreme, what do you call it? I can't remember the name of it. I think it was just called Extreme. So that is their 22 or 24 inch machine. Shooting stars. Let me stand over here so I can get out of everybody's way. They got their punching games. Oh, there's Kevin from Candy Machines right there. The man. We were hanging out with him last night. It's good to see him, man. I haven't seen him forever. So he must be working the booth today for Candy Machines, helping out. So they got the Neo Claws, the toy station that's, oh, there's Chris from Candy Machines hiding in the back over there. I see him. So back there is the toy station, which is like the over the top or the over the edge, and their version of that. And so that looks like it's coming out. It's kind of hidden in the corner, so I'm guessing it's not really done yet, because it's just kind of hiding back there, and there's no prizes in or anything at it working. So I'm thinking that they're working on their version of that. But it did have all the marbles and stuff in it, but it wasn't actually functioning. So I'm thinking it was just kind of a display. Looks like they have their clip machine here. It's called this is their version, which is called the Neo Spin. Let me get a little better view of it here in a second. Let me go around this side. Oh, here's one. I don't think she's really playing it. I think she's just watching it spin. So yeah, very good. Then their version of the Magic Cut. Let me get back so you guys get a better look here. So Lucky Box, Neo Claw, which is a four-player Neo Claw, which is pretty cool. The girl's playing right now. When you win, it flashes, which is pretty cool. And then they have this space. It's hard to see the display, but they have this Fun Star with the screens on top, which is pretty cool. The Mighty Mini. So very cool. So So give you just an idea of that. So that's NeoFun's booth. They also have this crazy guitar, which is kind of cool. And then they're punching tickets. Nice. Cool. Alright, let's go on. Of course, Natalie's favorite, Asphalt 9. She'll play this for about 3 hours every time we go to these shows. She loves that. She loves Asphalt 9. So the one with the, she's not a big fan of the one that has the virtual reality. She likes the one that this girl's playing right here. That's her favorite. She really likes that machine a lot. So you basically, you race, but you get to kick people off the track and stuff when you press your button. So I don't know who this company is, but it looks like they've got a few machines called Race Fun. So they have a boxer. They've got a little redemption. Oh no, you play the game to win the prizes in the lockers. Pretty cool. All right, let's keep going. All right. Alright, so this is the backside of LAI Games. So this whole section is LAI Games. So this is like the big games. So Asphalt 9, Smash, they're all here. So if you're looking for games for your locations, all the big ones are here. So you definitely need to come check out this booth. Not really what we're looking for, so I'm gonna just kind of give you a quick glance, and then you guys can come check them out for yourself. But it gives you an idea of kind of what's here from LAI Games. Crazy stuff. So here's the really big crane company. So a lot of you have seen their cranes and locations. They're the ones that have the giant cranes. So they're all huge. Pretty cool. Alright, then over here in the corner, there's a company called Upside, I believe they're called. So everything is duck related, but the prices in them are not all duck related. But it gives you some of the prices on the top, so you can see like what they're running.
Oh man, I get 2 stores.
Very cool. Different looking claw machine. Very bright. All right, let's keep going. So there are a few booths that are random, that are so like Flatline, and a couple other ones that are not actually in this section. So we'll have to go and find those, and then I can film those for you. These are pretty cool. Look at that clip machine. That's giant. That's pretty cool. There's the actual company. These are really cool. So you have to have fun to be in the amusement industry. So ride-ons, big claw machine. That looks like a scooter. It's kind of cool. That's really cute. It's got the little mini stuff in it. This would be kind of fun if you had like a claw room and you could put something like this in the middle. That's really cute. Very cool. All right, guys, so we're almost done with the amusement section. Amusement and games section.
Yeah, we're done with it. So pull you back.
So this is the other side of that one company that I don't know who they are. Very cool. Well, there's watch time. So as of a recommendation from Jen, of Jen Bend, I need to show you watch time. So he is got the best stuff. So if you're looking for good stuff, his stuff is really good. Jen orders from him a lot. He highly recommended. Not only does he do the watches and stuff, but he also does really nice stuff. So if you're looking for prizes for all different kinds of things, toys, plush, all that stuff, he's got it all. And what's really cool about what he does is he knows what's popular. So he knows before it comes out that it's going to be popular. I don't know how he knows, but he knows. So if you're looking for stuff and you want to be on his list of people that he knows what's coming out and he gets it before anybody else, then definitely order from Watch Time because he's got all kinds of good stuff. So we just got some stuff from him recently, and really good stuff. Let me see. I don't see a card up front. Or like, you know how you guys are looking for your prize locker prizes, all that kind of stuff. He's got it all, but I don't see his. I don't see it. But anyways, well, you can go on the list and find his contact info. But he's really good. So. But that does it for the amusement section. So let's walk down. And I know where a few of the other ones are, and I'll show you guys what they look like. So, which is kind of exciting, but in about 2 weeks or so, we made an agreement with Flatline that will actually have Flatline's products on our website. So you'll be able to actually purchase their products on our website soon, which is pretty awesome. So we're excited about that, but I'm gonna walk you down. This is kind of the main thoroughfare through here, or one of the main aisles. But we've already covered a lot of this, but it kind of gives you an idea of the size of this place. You guys can see kind of at a grander scale of how big this place is. So I only covered the green section. So you gotta imagine that there's, 6 or 7 other sections in here. So as we're getting over here, we're getting into like the carnival section and stuff. So you're gonna see a lot of the carnival people, carnival plush, that kind of stuff. So we've been through here already, but now we're gonna start getting into the gray section over here. And that's where you'll see it'll change from what we're looking at. So this is kind of the last aisle of the amusement. And then we'll be getting into, so you guys gotta see there's like these Ferrari cars you can race. Like F1 cars. It's pretty awesome. So there's a lot of cool stuff to see up here, which actually Matt from Galaxy Games will have a video for you guys soon on those F1 racing cars. I don't know if he's released it yet, so I don't want to say too much, but he's got something coming out with that. Bumper cars, which you can actually go on the bumper cars. But see what I mean, like as far as carnival, it's crazy. The actual real like carnival games. You can buy the full games, the whole setup. So down here is Flatline. So there's a few, like I was saying, there's a few mixed in into the mix, and you'll see here. So, and they've got some really cool new stuff, you guys, but I don't want to release it all to you because we're going to have it on the website shortly. But I'll give you guys a really quick view of their stuff. So it's pretty exciting though. So they've got some really neat new stuff out, like these packs that we'll talk about. But yeah, So that is Flatline, very cool. And then I'll show you the F1 cars, they're over here. Check these out. Full on immersive F1 racing, which is crazy. Anyways, so that about does it for the amusement walkthrough. I can't think of anybody I didn't catch on my list that I may have missed, and if I did miss you, I apologize. But we did catch most of the major people, so to give you guys you know, kind of an idea of what's out there, what to look forward to. I will do a video also on my wrap up of what I thought and what I'd recommend, and you guys can definitely give me input on all that so we can share that. So without further ado, we'll walk over here by the dinosaurs and say goodbye. So, I mean, this is crazy. This is where like the roller coaster area is. Like, this is nuts. So, but anyways, IAAPA 2024. I'll see if I have time today to do any more section walkthroughs for you guys. But anyways, from the dinosaurs, we'll say goodbye. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.